China has retaliated on the Trump administration by hiking tariffs on U.S. imports to a staggering 84%. The move came hours after President Trump's own 104% tariffs on Chinese goods went into effect, including a 50% increase announced just days earlier. China's Customs Tariff Commission called the escalation a mistake upon another mistake and urged the U.S. to return to equal dialogue based on mutual respect. Despite the aggressive move, China's impact may be limited by a trade imbalance. Beijing buys roughly $160 billion to U.S. goods each year, while exporting about $400 billion to the U.S. Here's where China could strike next. U.S. agricultural products could be first to fall. China has already imposed tariffs on U.S. farm goods, but economists warn the next step may be even more severe. A Beijing-based economist said there's a very high chance that China will halt agricultural imports from the U.S. entirely. It's a strategy aimed at the heart of Trump's support base, American farmers. China recently banned poultry imports from 2 U.S. companies, signaling it may expand restrictions in the coming weeks. Hollywood may also face a blockbuster ban. American films, once dominant in China's box office, have been on the decline, and Beijing could make that permanent. China's quota on foreign films has long limited U.S. access, but an outright ban could deliver a symbolic and financial blow. In 2023, not a single Hollywood film cracked China's top 10, a far cry from 2012. When 7 of the 10 biggest hits were American. Services, tech, and IP is in the crosshairs. Although the US runs a deficit in goods, it holds an advantage in services, an area China could target. The State Council said China is reviewing the US role in sectors like finance, law, and consulting. Beijing may bar American firms from government contracts or limit business ties with Chinese companies. Intellectual property, a long-standing flashpoint, may become a tool for retaliation. China, with its own IP interests growing, could launch investigations into U.S. companies operating within its borders. Fentanyl cooperation could be on the table in a potentially dangerous move. China may cut off collaboration with the U.S. on fentanyl precursor chemicals, key ingredients in the deadly opioid trade.